time.
Hmm.
Can I send it to you?
Then what?
My live stream right now?
Okay, that's fine.
Hello guys, welcome to Sonic Trill. 16-bit motherfucker. This is one of the games that we did on the Super Gamers, and the Super Gamers are still alive and kicking. We did on the Twitch Super Gamer channel, and we're still continuing it. But I just wanted to redo it. And I haven't done it on. I did part of it on as fan game Sonic Friday. It was the first episode, I believe.
Hmm. Of what? Of what show?
Fan game Sonic Friday. Did did the fan game.
Mm-hmm. I guess similar, yeah.
This is awesome. Monster, are you on the stream?
Yo, let me get my phone.
Yeah. I just got done brushing my teeth.
That's cool. Get monitoring Sarkhan.
You're watching?
Yeah.
I've been listening to music on the game, and it just wasn't making me want to play it. On YouTube, of course. I don't know, I did the demo on the first episode of Sonic Team Rise, but this is the first version of this awesome, awesome fan game. It's what if they put the Sonic Turtle Trouble game on to 16-bit.
Monster Mash, Monster Mash. Does Monster have any? But everyone ran away. Monster had a rat.
Monster.
Is he not there? What is him? Not him.
Yeah.
What is he? You ask me questions.
I said basically this game is what if they put this game on you wouldn't understand it. Like the hardware they had back then. Do you know what I mean?
You didn't tell me what you meant.
Like a Sega Genesis. What if they put it on the Sega Genesis?
I don't know. I never played that device. So.
I know. I'm not blaming you.
I know you're not something.
Because the Game Gear wasn't that powerful. You see what I'm saying?
You tell me about something.
The Game Gear wasn't a powerful system. That's what this game originally was supposed to be on.
No, I understand that, but that doesn't tell me what kind of game it is still.
It was a platformer, of course.
Okay.
And no, I am not getting all the 7 kiosks in a row. Yeah, so was originally on the Game Gear.
Then what you said then?
The Game Gear was a the think of it as a Sega Game Boy. You get it, Monster? Monster, did you hear me? Sega. I can't hear you.
Stop it, I said yeah. Stop him.
Yeah.
I said yeah.
But it wasn't as powerful as the. It just wasn't.
No, stop it. I know you already said it. It doesn't have to be popular. You know, not every game is.
I'm just saying it wasn't as powerful.
You mean popular? You already talked about the console earlier.
No, I said it wasn't as powerful.
But why are we talking about the console? I thought you were talking about the game.
Because this game, it was on. The original one was on the Game Gear.
I don't know what that is.
No, the original game.
What game? You're not. What game?
Triple Trouble was on the Game
I don't know
Gear.
what that is. I don't know what that is.
Sonic Triple Trouble was on the Game Gear.
I don't know what that is still. I don't know what Sonic. I don't know what Game Gar is. Oh, so can you give me a second? Sonic fan, I need to quickly explain something to someone. Okay, I'm back.
Okay, what I'm saying is that the Game Gear.
Are you talking about the GameCube?
No, the Game Gear. It was a really old Sega system.
I never heard of it before then. Okay.
What I'm saying is that the Game Gear wasn't as powerful as a say. I don't know how to explain it to you.
It's okay, Sonic fan. You don't have to. Because you already it's just it what's it called? It doesn't really need to be powerful because especially back then, I'm not gonna lie, I feel like games that were a console that was more powerful was probably useless back then because a lot of the games that were made back then were really, really simple. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I know, but it was Sonic's home.
Sonic doesn't have a home.
No, I mean his home of video games. You know.
Yeah, but that doesn't belong on any specific console. Sonic game can exist on anything. But I get what you mean. That was back when Sonic games were only on like the Sega Genesis mostly, because that's the only one people really know of.
Yeah. It was on the Sega Genesis.
Yeah, and now basically the Sega Genesis only exists through the Nintendo Switch now. So.
They debut. They call her a monster. You gotta watch this. It's funny. Put on. You'll get scared. Put on 50 seconds to a minute and 33 seconds. You'll get scared.
You say that, but then it's not scary.
It was scary.
That might be.
I mean, it's not scary. It's not scary, but I just imagine what.
Wrestling isn't scary.
Oh, watch no, but she had. Tell me she was not in pain after that.
but that's not scary for me because that's not me.
Yeah, imagine it was you. Well, you'd be known as the monster.
I can't. What I mean is like I can't feel pain from watching a video.
I know. I'm just imagining. I wouldn't feel. I wouldn't want to be that poor lady. I never seen anybody do that to some person before.
I was off top of this with WWE. I feel like nobody should be wrestling after like 50 something or 40. I feel like they should have been retired before that.
They still wrestle.
But they shouldn't though. That's like wrestling is a young person's game.
No, they wrestle up to like, hey Gabe, they wrestle up to like 60.
So wait, let me explain this to.
I think. Sometimes older.
Let me explain this to you. Basically, so what happened was Lucas told me to vote for this thing because he wanted to do this Mario Kart World Tournament in Pope server, and I told him, but I'm not participating. I don't want to play in that. And then he told me, oh, you don't have to. It's just a vote for a mode. And then they pinged me. I'm like, I don't want to play in this.
Yeah.
Did you vote?
Yeah, because he told me it was just for him. I don't actually have to play. And then I told him, well, tell whenever post back that I don't want to play, and I was just told to vote for you.
They're not gonna like that. That's selfish on his part, in my opinion, personally. Especially to add somebody who's not.
You want me to just tell him?
Huh?
Want me to just tell them? Just be Pope or something.
Hey, Gerald.
Yo, what's up?
I'm just streaming the game.
Cool.
Knowing him, he's probably going around messaging everyone he can to vote for what he wants.
Yeah, people were telling me, how many people probably were told to probably vote for somebody they didn't know they were going to play in it? So I don't want to.
Yeah, exactly. That's the fair way of doing things. But Lucas is like that. He once came, and I thought he was joking because he trolls. He asked me for it was like an odd amount of money too. It was like $14, and I'm like for a game. He asked also for a few things, but he asked me once for $14. I'm like, why? And I'm like, why? I'm like, haha, very funny. He's like, no, I'm serious. He's like, can I have $14 towards a game? I need to buy a game, and I'm like, that's kind of odd. No. He's like, okay. And then I remember Ian was telling me that Ian said that he's wanting some Star Wars Lego game, and he asked him for also money for a game. He was messaging other people apparently. I was random people and asked him to get.
And then he didn't know, so.
It wasn't even like I was friendly that much with Lucas. I was friendly a little bit, but not like that friendly.
Oh yeah. I was just giving you a heads up. Gyarados Zonpan is streaming right now.
Cool.
To YouTube.
Did he ever do that to you, Lucas? Dave, to ask you for money?
Yeah, he did one time.
What'd you do?
Well, basically what happened was there was like this whole Fortnite deal where you could like get free money from like the Federal Trade Commission because Fortnite got sued.
Yeah.
So Lucas showed me how to do that, and I got like $150 or something out of that. And since Lucas had told me about it, I gave him like 20.
That's different. It's not like he just came up to you and DM'd you and asked you for money.
The ads I was in, that was Sega. That was Sonic's home with Sega at the time.
Yeah, I know.
Sorry for asking you, but I'm kind of curious because it's a Nintendo server. But is the good old Ian still in there? Havoc?
Yeah, he's in
there. If they just play Nintendo, he hates Nintendo.
He can't. He's incapable of like finding new people that play games that he plays.
No, he told me. Yeah, I don't say nothing. We used to talk. I'm not gonna say nothing. Anymore. We used to talk. He used to tell me he can't find a group of people because he doesn't fit in anywhere.
I was gonna say the hard problem is finding people who can tolerate him. That's his issue, basically.
The problem was he wasn't a server, and there were Democrats in there. He started going on. He just couldn't deal with they had different beliefs. If something that he'll just go off. Or if there's a trans or something, anything that he's against his belief, he'll get himself banned or in trouble with his mouth. He'll post inappropriate memes.
I think I need to take a nap.
Yeah, I'm thinking of taking one too.
I'm doing that too.
I've been really tired lately.
My whole thing is basically like I get sleepy around like the early afternoon, but I usually try to avoid it by doing other things. But then I
Then
don't.
I do that too. I used to do that, but then the problem is around 8, 9 o'clock, I keep my eyes open if I do that,
And you know what I do
and
for
I can't
that?
sleep
That's
through the
what.
night.
And what I do to avoid that issue is that I simply, what's it called? I'm trying to remember what it's called. I
Gyarados,
play
do you see
a bunch
my
of stuff.
server?
Your server?
No, no, I don't mean my server, my stream.
Yeah, I'll open it up.
Yeah, I know it's. I'll probably take a nap. And it sucks if I don't. And let's say I take a nap on my days off, especially if I take a nap, like don't nap at all. I stay awake months during it, but like me at 9 o'clock, I'll crash. I don't wake up like 11, 12, and then go to sleep. Which is bad.
Mm.
Why I'd rather nap now. This way I can be tired by like 1 o'clock or so.
Mm.
They call them cat naps. They're supposed to be small. I say that they're not bad. Take them as long as your nap's not like 5 hours.
I usually keep it like 2 max.
Yeah, same.
I only sleep for 30 minutes.
That's a power. They call that a power.
No, I know you said, but when I understood the fact that I'm kind of like, when I'm asleep, I am technically awake half of it, at least not half. But like, I go in and out of falling asleep.
I know. I heard you remember you were used to talking about. It was time melatonin. You said you don't want to take that. Even though
Yeah,
the
like,
melatonin, I will say, I was going to tell you, it's the most natural thing. Like
it's not
basically
though.
in your
The problem
system.
is the problem is that stuff. The issue with it is that if you take it for too long, your body can't use it anymore. Your body can't
Yeah.
like. What's the word? It can't. It
Can't
gets
what?
resistant to it. Yeah.
I know what you mean. Some people take. Oh, it's probably one of the most common things people take to help sleep. It doesn't always help everybody though. But most people it does.
Like how
apparently.
laughing gas don't work for nothing for me. For instance, for like
Laughing
for,
gas?
yeah,
What?
because when I was getting something on my mouth, they wanted to put me on that, so then I feel less pain. It didn't work.
As
Does it actually make you laugh?
No,
Well,
I
what
can
is it called?
barely
Laughing gas? I've never heard of it. I've never used it or anything.
they use it for dental stuff because it's supposed to help you when it doesn't all the time. For at least not for everyone.
I thought they started using that years ago. Like, I go to a cheaper dentist. Like, they use like they don't even do needles anymore. They used needles when I went, like Novocaine
No,
needles
they
or whatever.
still
They're
use that.
called.
They still use that. They just will use that if the person like if the patient
Yeah.
basically can't take it.
No, I don't use gas. They use like what do they call those? They have like now anesthesia things like a bubblegum flavor. That's what you want. And it numbs it. Basically the same as the Novocaine.
Are
I
you
guess it
saying
depends
Sonic
on the
Man?
dentist. But
as I was trying to say to Monster and you, this game was originally on the Game Gear.
Cool.
Triple Trouble, but I don't. It was the Game Gear was Sega's Game Boy, you could say.
Gotcha.
And the Game Gear wasn't as powerful as the Sega Genesis.
Cool.
And that's why they call it 16-bit, because the Sega Genesis was 16-bit.
That's cool. I mean, I was gonna say wasn't. I think most things at a certain time for games were also 16-bit. At least games that weren't like 3D. You know.
so you never dream? You said.
No, no,
Nah, he
no.
does.
I'm like probably the main person. I'm pretty sure. Out of all the people I
Gyarados,
know, I'm
do
pretty
you
sure
see where I'm going with this?
No, I'm in nightmares. You said you can't
Yeah.
have a nightmare. You wake up or something.
Wait, what are you talking about,
You
Joe?
once told me that you can't have, you never had nightmare because like if you start having a nightmare, you
Oh
wake
no,
up.
yeah, that's a whole different thing. No, I dream. I just
That's what
when
I
it comes
meant.
to
My bad.
nightmares, specifically that one kind of varies if I even go through the nightmare or not because I usually end up waking up before it starts.
Lucky. I wake up more tired after the nightmare.
It's mostly because I get stressed out so much to the point where when I wake up from those like before the nightmare begins, it's like I feel like I ran. So
Yeah.
my theory here is basically when the nightmare's happening, I guess my blood pressure kind of just spikes.
Can
That
you
you might move around. Yeah, you can wake up more tired.
Gyarados,
What happened?
So,
Gyarados, can you explain to Monster what I'm trying to say?
You already
talking
explained to
about-
me a few times.
yeah, I think Monster understands.
Yeah, I kept saying okay.
Then what am I saying?
You're just all you've been basically talking about is how the Sega Genesis, the Game Gear wasn't as powerful as the Sega Genesis, but it used to be like what they put most of their games on a long time ago.
Yeah. So
Yeah, I kept saying okay, man. That's what I'm saying. You told me it like 2 or 3 times.
I'm sorry.
It's okay. It's not a big deal.
I'm just trying. I don't know if you understand a lot.
It's okay. At least glad you're trying to like help me understand because I know like when it comes to most topics, I can't even keep up with it or don't understand much of it. So thank you.
I'm just listening to the Metroid Prime 4 like title theme.
Like woo.
It's pretty good.
That, yeah. And then you got in the background where what's his name? What's that guy's name? Silex. He's like Silex.
Okay, yeah.
What Sonic fan?
Okay, we'll call it apart.
Hmm?
We'll call it apart.
I download the stream for
Yeah.
now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Make sure to drink water, Sonic fan.
Thank you. And thank you, viewers. I see someone said hello.
It
In
was
the chat.
me.
Nah, there's somebody, I'm not sure who it is. Their name's Arabic, and it says 6'7".
Oh come
And
on,
then
bro.
there's Monster, and then there's me, I think.
Oh. You got 2 likes.